Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X HD. Alright, last episode we defeated the Dark Megalixirs, individually mind you, and it wasn't too bad. However, we are crossing over into the Dark Aeons, including the Dark Megalixirs themselves, in terms of fighting them when they're all together. We're crossing over into an area in which we need to do something about our stats if we want to be able to handle them. Now, as far as my stats go, I am not going to be maxing all of them, just a few of the key ones that are probably going to be the most important. So I will be taking the following up to 255. We will be taking Strength, Magic Defense, and Defense up to 255. Luck, I will only be taking up to around 85 or so. I'll have it at least 85, and that's pretty much it. As soon as I cross 85, that's when I'll stop boosting it, kind of thing. And also we do need an agility of above 170, but as you can see, we've already got that. We're well above 170 just from filling out the sphere grid, so that one's taken care of. We don't have to worry about it anymore. So, as far as getting our stats up that high, I am going to need 14 Strength Spheres, 30 Magic Defense Spheres, 8 Luck Spheres, and 22 Defense Spheres. Now, doing the math, luck plus 4 times 8, that's only 32, so how do I get 8 out of, being able to get everybody up to 85? Well, if you recall, we've already got luck plus 4 nodes on the sphere grid already, and I believe we've actually got 9 of them in total so far. So yeah, I've got 2 here that Tidus has unlocked, so yeah, obviously Tidus has used them all that are on there. So you got 2 here, you got 1 down in Lulu's part of the sphere grid, right here. And we also got the one on Yuna's part of the sphere grid as well. Where is it? Right here. So that's 4 so far. And then we've got the 5 that we laid down during the LP. So the first one was here, so that's 6. Or sorry, that's number 5, sorry. It's number 5. Here's number 6, 7, 8, and 9. So in total, we need a total of 17 to be able to take somebody with a luck of 18 up to 85. So that's what we're going to be doing. So we've already got 9 down there, so we only need to get 8 more luck spheres to be able to get everybody up there. Or as far as Tidus, Riku, and Waka go. Those 3 are the only 3 that I will be taking up as well, so just heads up there. Now, obviously, we're going to need we're going to be populating those nodes, but we need spheres to be able to activate them as well. So as far as I'm going to need, power spheres, basically add up the number of strength spheres and defense spheres together and multiply that by 3, and I need 108 power spheres. To be able to figure out how many spheres you need, basically just take 255, subtract the the lowest stat of whoever, the lowest of that stat of whoever has it, which in this case for strength would be Riku. So yeah, subtract 202 from 255, divide that by 4, and round that number up, and you should end up with a number, and that will be the number of spheres you need. So same thing goes for the magic defense. Just subtract the lowest magic defense from 255, and then divide that by 4 and round the number up, and so on and so forth, and that should get you the number you need. So yeah. So yeah, I'm going to need obviously 14 plus 22 as far as strength and defense spheres. That's 36 times 3 is 108. So that's what gives me the 108 power spheres I need. Monospheres, I'm going to need a total of 90, so to cover the 30 magic defense spheres for all 3. And then we get interesting with the fortune spheres. I do not have any. Normally, I would need 42 fortune spheres to be able to get everybody up to 85. However, I've still got 11 master spheres left, so I will be using those in place of some of the fortune spheres. So I only need 31. So yeah. And I will probably eventually be fighting Sleep Sprout a couple of times for teleport spheres, so that, well, for the first little bit, I'm going to be populating just this little part here in Kimahri's part of the sphere grid. Actually, while I'm here, I might as well make use of the spheres we've got, because I do believe I've got a couple of strength spheres and defense spheres. I do have the magic defense spheres as well, but I'm not going to use them until necessary. Because we actually want to take damage for where we're going. So yeah, so you just unlock that, and yeah, let's get Waka using the Master Sphere on Lulu's part of the sphere grid for the luck node down there. Where's it? Okay. There we go. There's that one. And then we got the one over on Una as part of the sphere grid. It would be... Where am I? Okay, we're at Eunice. The snapping is kind of throwing me off here. Where is the one? Stop it! Oh, there it is. Alright, there's that. And where's Riku? Let's do the same for her. Might as well just do that. And this down here. Where is double cast? Right there. There we go. Yeah, the only reason this is being so taxing on me is the fact that it just literally just snaps to the nearest node that you haven't activated kind of thing. So yeah, that's where all the confusion's coming from. So there we go. Got those, so yeah. Got those out of the way, so let's go back to Waka here, and Waka is going to be the one I'm going to be working on first, especially as far as strength goes. So let's get the strength nodes built here, right there, and right down there. And fill those in. So yeah, I'm just going to be filling in just these other 3 nodes here, and then I'll be using a teleport sphere to basically, well, once everybody's got there, so Tidus, Riku, Waka, got those all activated, I'll be teleporting them back over to Auron's part of the sphere grid again, simply because it seems like he's got the most open nodes on his, so yeah. So yeah, just teleport them over here and just start moving them around. I'm not going to be going into too many detours. Pretty much, for the most part, I'm going to be sticking to anything that's directly attached to the path. So yeah, like I'm not going to go all the way in here kind of thing. I'll probably populate this one just because it's attached to the path. But other than that, yeah, just going to be going through it normally until we get to here. There's 3 of them right here, so yeah, why not? I'll take the detour there. And then there's one other that I specifically unlocked earlier in the game. Yeah, this here. This used to be a level 1 key lock. So I unlocked that when we went by it so that I could make use of these for this specific reason. So yeah, going to be populating them and be going from there kind of thing. So yeah, going with Auron's part of the sphere grid again. So yeah. Alright, so with that taken care of, yeah, I'm going to be working on strength first, simply because, well, the quicker we get our strength up to 255, the more damage we'll be able to do, and thus we'll be able to get through the this whole thing quicker. So yeah. Alright, so I believe that's all I need to go here, so next up we just need to head down to the monster arena, and I guess I will meet you there to go over the rest.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
And here we are, and actually one thing I could probably go over as well. I don't intend on using this, but I figure I might as well mention it. I can't remember exactly when we unlocked these, but you can actually buy clear spheres from the Monster Arena handler here for 10,000 gil apiece. What these do, obviously, just says clears node from the sphere grid. So all they do is literally just remove any node from the sphere grid kind of thing. Now, you kind of want to be careful with that because, for instance, this activated lock +4 node here, if you clear this, everybody that has that node activated will lose 4 luck kind of thing. So you got to be careful with that. I'd probably say only use it on maybe like some HP and MP nodes. Just keep in mind that, you know, if you don't plan on going over quad 9 and triple 9 HP and MP, you could probably afford to do that. Just be careful that you don't accidentally drop yourself below quad 9 or triple 9 HP and MP respectively. So yes, figured I mentioned that just to maybe open up a few more nodes along the way kind of thing, so you can do so that it's a little more compact, I guess you could say. So I figured I mentioned that. Now, for strength spheres. Now, I'm actually only going to show a couple of battles because the first 2 are probably going to be the most going to require the most effort, just because, well, first we're going after the strength spheres, so yeah, we're not going to be able to do as much damage as we will be able to afterwards. So I'm going to show that battle, and then another one. As far as equipment goes, we're pretty much going in like this with every one except for the next one. So yeah, God Hand Impervious. I'm foregoing the initiative ability for the sake of being able to do more damage with Riku. I've got Ally on her. If you've got the Victor Overdrive for Riku, equip it on her, I'd recommend. So yeah, I've got Ally because that's the best thing she's got instead of the Victor Overdrive mode. Tidus and Wakka both have Victor Overdrive modes, and they've got the Kellev Bulg and the auto-hasted Phoenix Shield and the World Champion and the auto-hasted Miracle Comeback equipped. So there we go. So that's basically how we're going to be doing this all of them, except for all of the fiends we have to fight, except for one. So let's see how we're going to be getting the Strength Spheres. We are going to be challenging species Juggernaut. Now, Juggernaut has 1.2 million HP. It is armored, so yeah, and it does have a relatively high physical defense. I'm actually expecting Wakka's overdrive attack reels to get full 12 hit attack reels to do about 700 to 800,000 damage. So around there. So basically, all we're going to be doing this battle to be able to get our strength up as quick as possible. I guess I'm going to be focusing on Wakka for the most part here, just so we can get it up as quick as possible. And I believe once he reaches a strength of 242 or 246, can't remember, I'm not sure exactly which one, but that's when, you know, a quick hit from Riku with the God Hand, quick hit from Tidus, and then attack reels from Wakka should be enough to take it out. So yeah, just it would be a quicker way to go about this. So yeah, just want to quick hit here until we get to Wakka, and then attack reels. Obviously, we're in the ideal situation here with all three overdrive gauges charged up, but from any subsequent fights, if you will, with Juggernaut, it'll pretty much just encompass, you know, somebody entrusting their overdrive gauge to Wakka so he can use his attack reels, and then using quick hit kind of thing. So yeah, let's entrust right now with Riku. I suppose if you want to be really meticulous, you could just do one attack reels and just focus on quick hit for the rest, because I don't believe this thing... Oh, there we go. We had enough quick hits beforehand to take it out like that. So maybe I'll do that, just to spread out the overdrives as much as possible without taking up too much time. So there's the two strength spheres. Obviously, occasionally you'll get the dark matter drops, which is unfortunate, but just something we have to deal with kind of thing. So yeah. So yeah, pretty much any other encounter beyond that is going to result in, you know, entrusting an overdrive gauge to Wakka. Let's see. So yeah, well, Wakka's already still got his charged up. So yeah, trusting to Wakka if he doesn't have it already charged up, and then quick hits and attack reels and all that fun stuff. So yeah. So yeah, basically be focusing on Wakka first to get his strength up as quickly as possible, so that he can do as much damage with attack reels as possible, and then we'll move on from there. So I might as well just activate these here right now while we're here, so we can get a bit more strength, and then I'll be going into the next one. A bit underpowered than what I would normally be going in as, but I figure it's probably important that I actually do this, because this is the one series of fights where we're actually going to be not using, or where we're actually going to be using the Comrade Overdrive mode instead of Victor. So yeah, we're going to demonstrate this one. All the rest of them, including, you know, Juggernaut and the other two beyond this one, are going to be the same as what we used for Juggernaut. So yeah. All right, so this one is, so after Strength Spheres, after we get everybody up to 255 Strength, we're going to be going after Earth Eater for the Fortune Spheres. And this guy is the reason why I am not working on the defense stuff until after we get these, because this guy is the reason why it's going to take so long to get the Fortune Spheres, because, well, I'm going to need 31 of them after I've subtracted the number of Master Spheres I had. So I need 31 more Fortune Spheres. This guy has 1.3 million HP, and yeah, our overdrive is, the attack reels is only going to do about 500 to 600,000 damage. So yeah, this one's going to be a bit slower just because we got to get so much, and it's an armored enemy. So yeah. And he does counterattack with Flare all the time, too, so, yeah. Alright, so first up, we definitely want to get him on his butt. And yeah, we definitely don't want him on his feet because we won't charge any overdrive gauges that way. Megaton Punch has that death strike ability on it as well, so yeah. And there we go. So basically just going to quick hit. I'm probably only going to use 2 attack reels. It's probably all I'll need to use, but I'm actually going to use the 1 attack reels, and then I'm going to try and get everybody's overdrive gauges charged up again, and then I'll use the second one to finish it off, kind of thing, so that the next time we come into this, we'll have 2 overdrives charged. We can just straight up entrust 1 to Waka, then he can use attack reels, and then we can charge up the overdrive gauges again. He can unleash the second attack reels to finish it off, and so on and so forth, and rinse and repeat kind of thing, until we get the 31 spheres I need, that we need, so yeah. Yeah, this one's probably going to take the longest, and is the reason why I'm not really anticipating taking, or don't plan on taking luck up to the maximum, so yeah. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, I'm only going to be, for Earth Eater here, I'm only going to be entrusting at the very beginning. The rest is going to be as a result of being hit with Flare and charging up the overdrives that way. And obviously there is that random element to who he's going to hit with it, so that can add some time to it as well. So yeah. Right, let's see if this can actually finish him off. Yeah, if I didn't say so, reminder that this thing, Earth Eater, does have 1.3 million HP, so yeah. It's just the really high physical defense of 200 that is what is dropping the damage we're doing with Waka down so much. But it is still the best way we have to do a lot of damage quickly, so, and that didn't take him out, so I guess we're just going to probably just finish him off like that. Oh well. Waka's in better shape than he would have been otherwise. And there we go, 2 Fortune Spheres, which we can use, well, whenever we get the Luck Spheres for them, so yeah. So yeah, that's basically how it's going to go with the Fortune Spheres, and again, like, once I get the all of the Strength Spheres, I believe I probably, yeah, so that's, how many have I used? I've already forgotten. So I've used up 4 of them, so I only need 10 more spheres, Strength Spheres, so I only need to fight Juggernaut 5 more times, barring it, not, you know, that's only if I actually only get the Strength Sphere drops instead of the Dark Matters. So yeah, I'm expecting 5 more Sphere drops from Juggernaut. And obviously going through the gauntlet of getting the 31 Fortune Spheres from Earth Eater. And then that's when I'll start, after I'm done with the Fortune Spheres, then I'll actually start populating the Sphere Grid with the Magic Defense Spheres. Which I believe, I don't know if I actually mentioned this yet, but I think I've actually, back when we were fighting the One-Eye for the Sphere Grid grinding equipment, it drops Magic Defense Spheres, and I believe I've probably still got enough. You might want to check as well to make sure you've got enough as well for your Sphere Grid. Yeah, I only need 30 Magic Defense Spheres, and I've got 53 of them, so we're set there. So yeah, as soon as we're done maxing out Strength and we've gotten all of the Fortune Spheres we need, I will be populating the Sphere Grid with Magic Defense Spheres, and then we will be going after the Luck Spheres. So as far as the Luck Spheres go, we will need to challenge Greater Sphere. Now, I'm not going to go into this battle just because, well, we're not prepared for it because we don't have the magic defense for it. So yeah, basically going in here, we're going to be switching everybody back to the Victor overdrive modes, and, or at least in my case, the ally for Riku. But yeah, if you got Victor, again, Victor across the board if you've got it. And yeah, we'll be going into this one. Same equipment. And yeah, so Greater Sphere has 1.5 million HP. The bright side is its physical defense is low enough where Waka's attack reels should be able to do the maximum damage. So 12 hits should do nearly 1.2 million damage again, or just shy of it. So yeah, basically the whole process is going to end up being, heal between battles at the save sphere. Going to entrust somebody's overdrive to Waka, quick hit the Greater Sphere 4 times. Obviously, it counters with Ultima, so that's going to eat into, make it go a bit slower. But, well, you got to do what you got to do, you know. So yeah, quick hit it 4 times, and then attack reels with Waka. That should be enough to finish it off with maxed out strength. The reason why you want maxed out magic defense is because of those ultimas. Remember, it does a lot of damage, and having maxed out magic defense will drop that the damage you receive from ultima to like less than 1,000 kind of thing to each party member. So definitely you want to do that. And the bright side is, even though this is like a relatively easy but slow battle, as opposed to the Earth Eater being just a slow battle, a slow struggle to get the Fortune Spheres. The Luck Sphere is a bit easier because, well, we only need 8 of them, so could potentially only need to fight it 4 times to be able to do that. So yeah, get the Luck Spheres we need. Then when we've got the Luck Spheres, that's when I'll populate the sphere grid with those, and then we'll get the defense spheres. I'll probably, if we get to the point where there's still open nodes between us and the luck nodes at the end of Tidus as part of the sphere grid, then I'll probably lay down the luck spheres I've got, and then just wait until we get to that part of the sphere grid. We'll populate the in between sections, if you will, with the defense spheres until we get there, and then just to maximize space usage kind of thing. So yeah, and then after the luck spheres will be defense spheres, and for that we need to fight Tankit. Tankit is probably going to be the easiest one. It's armored, but its defense is low enough where Waka's attack reels should again do maximum damage, and it's only got 900,000 HP. So yeah, basically the whole strategy is go in and trust an overdrive to Waka, attack reels, and so on and so forth. Again with the Victor overdrive mode. So yeah, rinse and repeat as far as the interest and attack reels goes. So yeah, you should be able to one-shot it with that. So yeah, defense spheres will be the easiest and maybe the quickest. I'm not sure, but yeah. So yeah, that's the spheres we'll need. Now for the other. For the other stats, if you choose, say you want to max out all of them, kind of thing. Well, for magic spheres, you will need Jumbo Flan. I don't have any strategies listed here, so you may have to figure them out on your own, because I don't plan on doing that. But just so you know, as a reminder, magic spheres you get from Jumbo Flan, agility spheres you get from Fenrir, evasion spheres you get from Terex, accuracy spheres you get from Hornet, HP spheres you get from Ironclad, and MP spheres you get from Vidatu. So yeah, if in the case you do use those clear spheres and you need HP or MP nodes back, because you do accidentally go below that threshold, you can get them back from Ironclad and Vidatu. So I guess that's a good bonus to know as well. So that's basically how we're going to be getting our stats up to 255, 255, and 255 for strength, defense, and magic defense, and 85 for luck. Now for going back to what I said about Riku's mixes and certain items that we're going to need to be able to replenish, and yes, we are going to be switching them up a bit. We are still going to need Healing Springs, so I think between now and next time I will get these items as well. So yeah, between now and next time I'll get the stats maxed out and all that kind of stuff to where I want them to be. And so as far as items go, we're going to need Healing Waters. You need to bribe. Let's see. We want to go to Comlands. We actually want to bribe the Anaconda 116,000 gil, and you'll get 16 of them. I've got enough gil, and plus the including the equipment you'll be getting from the species creations and all that kind of stuff, and the original creations in the Monster Arena here. You can sell those, and you'll probably make a profit, and you'll probably end up with a lot more gil kind of thing potentially. And hopefully you still got enough gil anyway. But yeah, so I'm gonna probably bribe the Anaconda enough to get a full 99 stock of Healing Waters. And then we're going to need Healing Springs as well, and remember you can get those from Kotos. So yeah, just defeat Kotos and it'll drop 20. But again, if you overkill him, you'll get 40. And then we'll need Light Curtains as well, and you get those from Fafnir. And again, just defeat him. It's got 1.2 million HP, I believe. So yeah. And with the maxed out strength, one-shotting him with attack rails should be a no-brainer and no sweat kind of thing. So yeah, Fafnir, defeat for 20 of them, or 40 if you overkill them, and that's how I will max out my stock of light curtains as well. So I'm going to go for 99 healing waters, 99 healing springs, and 99 light curtains before next time as well. On top of getting our stats to where I want them to be, with maxed out strength, defense, and magic defense, and luck at 85. So yeah, if you've got any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. This was a lot of information, and yeah, I'll definitely do my best to answer the questions, any questions in the comment section below. So yeah, and yeah, so I guess that's it for this episode. Next episode we'll be all buffed up and ready to go for the next set of challenges as far as the Dark Aeons go. This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like on your way out. Liking the video makes it easier for other people to find the video so that they can watch it and enjoy it as well. And also consider subscribing yourself if you enjoyed it. And also be sure to hit the bell notification icon to be notified when I upload the next video or any future videos as well. Keep in mind I do not upload on Thursdays and Fridays, and if any other day during the week does not receive a video, be sure to check my Twitter feed. I'm at Intrepid83. The link to that is in the video description for any updates of that nature. And feel free to share the playlist or this video with anybody you think might be able to get something out of it or will enjoy it. And the link to the playlist is in the video description as well. And as always, comments are welcomed, again, especially with regards to questions on the information in this video. But please no spoilers with regards to any of the upcoming challenges and beyond. So yeah, this is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, be blessed, and have a good one.